Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you're all having a lovely afternoon. It's much sunnier than it usually is. The sun is shining. We're getting this much closer to summer. Right to repair is getting moved forward both federally and in different states. I am a happy guy. So what we want to do today is I want to comment on something that keeps showing up in my comments. Oreo, if you jump up here, you must not use your claws on me. Good boy, Oreo. That's a good jump. You didn't claw me. It's a good little kitty, good little kitty. So today what I'd like to discuss is something that keeps showing up in my comment section, which is what do you think of the fact that Tesla is not going to allow you to use your seat motor too much to adjust the seat position in your car. If you do, it's going to punish you and stop you. Do you think it's because their cars are made like crap? Do you think it's because they want to make more money by charging you a monthly fee to be able to use it? Why do you think they're doing that? I want to hear what you have to say. And what's very interesting is that this comment is showing up on videos that I do that have nothing to do with Tesla and nothing to do with cars. And for the first hour that the video is out, often that will be the most popular comment in the video. And this presents a problem because I want to talk about why this presents a problem as we go over the reporting on this particular topic. So let's just go through. So when I go through all of my tabs that I've got open here, we have a bunch of different websites that are going over this. We have newsbreak.com, which is reporting this. We have bahamas.kivizen.com. Tesla hacker finds seat abuse that excludes seat controls. Technical Rip-On is reporting the findings from a Tesla hacker that's talking about the security locking you out of your seat controls. TracerNews.com is going over it. Jalopnik is going over it. Dig.com has it. We have the report from Gizmodo over here. We have a report from The Verge over here. And one of the things you'll notice if you actually click through all of these different reports, every single one of them is using an anonymous tweet that doesn't have any evidence in it as the basis of the article. Not kidding. So take a look. The Verge is basing this on an anonymous tweet from Green the Only. Jalopnik is basing this on an anonymous tweet from Green the Only. Gizmodo is basing it on an anonymous tweet from a guy named Green the Only. Jalopnik, anonymous tweet from Green the Only. Over here, Dig is a link to the Jalopnik article. I don't know why I have the Jalopnik article open so many times. TraceNews.com is linking to the Green the Only tweet, except it's not showing up properly. Technical Rip-On is linking to the Green the Only tweet. And the Bahamas site is, again, linking to Green the Only. Every single one of these is linking to the exact same thing. And to be clear here, I'm not saying that this person is lying. I'm not saying that he's wrong. What I'm asking is that the websites that are attempting to report the news have a higher bar than one anonymous person's tweet when that tweet does not have evidence in it. So if you take a look, this guy actually does post some really cool shit. I do like his Twitter. So if you take a look over here, one of the cool things that he has posted before is this little thing that allows you to tell what the car is thinking. To be clear, I don't know if this is real or if this is something that was fabricated. Again, I can't prove it, but it looks kind of cool. So this is driver looking up versus driver looking at phone. So there's a camera inside of Tesla's that tries to tell if you're paying attention to turn off autopilot, and he is messing with that camera to just try and see what it is that it sees as looking at your phone. So right now, he's looking down, and it says driver's eyes down, and when he actually starts playing with his phone, it says over here, phone use 100%, and then when he puts the phone to his ear, it gives him the phone use 3%. And he's saying it's interesting that phone use for Tesla means driver is holding a phone, not driver is talking on the phone. He's just, just experimenting around with shit. And I have no problem with that. And when you look at the tweets that are actually about this particular seat thing, the thing that's interesting about it is I don't actually see the evidence. It says over here, it looks like Tesla added a new front seat vendor. They are also introducing seat abuse metrics. But at the end of the day, there's no evidence of the seat abuse metric. There's no picture of the screen giving you this message. There's no video of somebody trying to use it and it not working properly. There's no picture of this happening. There's no shot of any of the code or anything. There's no evidence. Now, again, I'm not saying this individual is wrong for not posting evidence. It's just a person messing around on their personal Twitter account. They're just posting random stuff that's interesting to them. I have no problem with them doing that. My question is, why is it that all of these different news websites are reporting this as if it's true, all referencing each other? Some of these sites are not even referencing the tweet. Some of the news sites are referencing another site that is known and reputable that is then referencing the tweet. Now, for all I know, this is correct. He may actually be right. This may be 100% correct, but I have called people that I know that own Teslas. I've tried it. Nobody that I know with any model of vehicle is able to confirm this with the latest software update that this actually happens when they mess with their seat. So I have no way of knowing if this is real, which is why I'm not going to give you my opinion on it, because it's a hypothetical. It's not proven yet. I have a higher bar for this. I've made this mistake before, and I'm never making it again. In 2018, I reported on the Henrik Husby case, where somebody got in trouble for using refurbished screens based on all of the information I had available at the time. And it was a good amount of information. And that video got, over here, this video got 3 million views. And I was actually wrong. Once I had all the information, once I had the court documents, I was able to see what the case was actually about. It was about the fact that Jack Telecom was utilizing a provider that was putting an Apple logo on glass that was not Apple's, which is an actual reason for Apple to be mad. I understand why Apple's mad there. The video with the right information got 224,000 views, because that's the way the internet works. The video with the actual truth, once it comes out, gets 5 to 8% the views of the incorrect one. I'm never falling for that again. Like I was so incredibly embarrassed, humbled, humiliated by that entire situation that I was fooled in that way, shape, and form. And I was incredibly, incredibly aggravated that when I finally got that information and went back to all the outlets that provided me with the incorrect information, asking them to correct it, that they completely ignored me, blew me off. And to this day, 2.5 years later, have not updated any of their articles. I think that there should be a higher bar for when you get aggravated at something. Again, there's a lot of stuff where even if you don't particularly have a piece of evidence or exact piece of evidence yet, this company or this politician or this person or this agency has been doing this crap for so long that it's plausible that they were going to do this other thing. But I don't think the bar is there yet here. Again, I have absolutely no problem throwing Tesla under a bus if they do something that is dumb. But I think the bar should be just a little bit higher than an anonymous person's Twitter, where they've posted no video evidence and no photographic evidence. I don't even think the burden is on them because, again, they're just posting random crap on their own page. And I have no problem with somebody posting stuff on their own page. By all means, keep doing it. I have a problem with the fact that we have gotten to this level of clickbait where you have like 5 or 8 different news websites posting a rumor from an anonymous Twitter account without any sort of video or photographic evidence as if it's news. Maybe next week, maybe 2 weeks from now, maybe a month from now, once this has actually been proven that it's real, I could comment on it. But there's no point to comment on something that there's no evidence for. I want there to be a higher bar than that. I think there should be a higher bar than that. And I think this is why it's really important to always look at primary sources rather than believe what you see in the article. Every time an article is linking to something, this is something that a lot of millennial journalists do, I'll notice. They'll have a hyperlink, and then other millennials will read it and go, my God, I mean, they wouldn't have actually I don't have to research that. They put a hyperlink there. They wouldn't have put a hyperlink there if what they were linking to wasn't 100% true. But when you click it, and you realize that it's like an anonymous tweet with no evidence on it, I don't know. I'm going to ask for a little bit more. So that's what I think of this. Until you have proof, evidence, it's not real. It'll be real to me once there's actual proof and evidence of this out there in the wild. And honestly, for all the garbage that I give Tesla fanboys on this channel, and there's a lot of it, I can kind of understand why they are as defensive and on edge as they are if an anonymous tweet about something with no evidence is enough for every single news site on the internet to pick something up and run with it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. That's it for today. And as always, hope you learned something. I'll see you all in the next video. I got to wake Oreo up, take him for his morning jog and exercise. Look at how lazy he is. Look at his leg. He can't even get his leg to be over the chair. He's like, ugh. Oh, to be a cat. To be a cat. See you later.